Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Rhino Gaming, and we're finally back for another Fortnite video. So, in case you guys weren't aware, yesterday I uploaded a video where I made a template. I did a tier list ranking of every skin from Chapter 2, Season 3. But in case you guys didn't see it, maybe go check that out. And for those who didn't see it, Chapter 2, Season 3 is coming to an end in a couple of days. So I decided that, of course, since it's the end, I want to take every single skin that we got this season from the item shop, Battle Pass, bundles, and even some unreleased skins, and rank them all from worst to best. So, and for the ones who did see the tier ranking video, thank you guys so much for your support. This one's a bit different. We're going to be ranking them from worst to best, from number 67 to number 1, because yes, there were 67 skins that came out this season. Some of those that haven't even come out yet, but were leaked this season, will be counted, of course. And overall, before we start, what do I think of this season? We got some really, really good skins this season. I wasn't too impressed with the skins we got last season, to be honest with you, but these skins were definitely a lot better. And some awesome backblings as well, which we will get to doing that tomorrow, the worst to best Chapter 2, Season 3 backblings. I won't be doing the pickaxes, gliders, or emotes this season, just because I don't think the emotes were that great. The pickaxes aren't as special. Gliders were really good this season, but not that many people care about gliders anyway. But the backblings were awesome, and I think we'll have time to do that before Season 4 starts. So without further ado, let's begin with this list. So coming in at the number 67 spot for easily, in my opinion, the worst Chapter 2 Season 3 skin. And I think a lot of people would agree it's Lada. So, in case you guys weren't aware, Lada is the female Guaco, who we got back in Season X, and we got two other skins like this, a female version Tomato Head and Beef Boss, which we'll get to in a bit. But why did it have to be the female Guaco first? Is there any player out there who loves using Guaco and was like, oh, I wonder if there's a female version? I guess maybe there are a couple of people like that, but not many. I certainly was not one of them. And the skin, yeah, I do not like Guaco. Lada is exactly the same as Guaco. Maybe the tintiest bit better, just because of the eyelashes and more slim, but still not a fan of it. Not a fan of the green and yellow. Not a fan of the design, and just gives me horrible vibes of that terrible event from Season X, so screw off Lada. Alright, moving on to number 66 spot, we have already in the second lowest spot an unreleased skin. It's the Mecha Team Shadow. So this is supposed to be one of the upcoming skins from the next Shadow Rising pack, which also features two other skins. One which was leaked this season, which we'll get to in a bit, and another which was leaked last season. And yet this pack, as of now, still hasn't come out, and this skin, easily the worst one, easily the worst Shadow Legends pack. It's better than the default style of Mecha Team Leader, but it's not better than the Chrome style, in my opinion. It's just, it looks like another edit style for Mecha Team Leader. Even more so than the normal Shadow skins do, because at least they're a bit more different. I don't know, but this one, just not into it. Not a fan of the Mecha Team Leader skin. Had no idea why we got a Shadow version. And this version, in a way, is even worse. And Mecha Team Leader was never a good skin, in my opinion. Alright, moving on to number 65 spot, we have the Unpeely, and this is one of the 3 Summer Legends packs, and quite frankly, I was not impressed with this pack whatsoever. Pretty obnoxious, crude skins we got in this pack, and this one I think is the worst. I mean, yeah, I can understand why you like it if you really like Peely, but for me, it's probably the worst Peely, and it's now getting to the point where I'm getting sick of Peelys. I don't use it. I don't think I've ever used it. I might have only used it one game and then never used it again, because I don't use Agent Peely really either. If I ever use Peely, it'll be either the default Peely, if not P1000. But even those I rarely use. Not that I don't like Peely, it's just I'm getting tired of it. And this one, just without the skin, just looks ugly in my opinion. And I hate bananas as a food. So I just really do not like the skin whatsoever. Moving on to number 64 spot, we have Trench Trawler. And do we really need to talk about why it's so low? No, I don't think we do. It's unique, but it's ugly. I like the glowing eyes, that's it. Okay, number 63 spot, we have Penny. And this skin was just out of the blue. Why'd we have to get this skin? I mean, a few people I know were asking for construction workers into Fortnite, like I Talk Fortnite, but me, I was not. I do not like the construction guys in Save the World, even though I do not play Save the World that often, so I'm not a big fan of Save the World skins into the game, except for the Metal Team Leader, which we'll get to in a bit. And this one, yeah, I don't like the color scheme, don't like the design of it, based off a bad character in Save the World, and not even the same, and there's just a lot of problems with it, and it's overpriced. $1,200 for this with no backblink? Come on, Epic. I don't know anyone who bought this skin. I don't. At the number 62 spot, we have Crustina, and this is the second food theme skin. We got the female Tomato Head. I do think it's a little better than Lada, just because it's a little bit more different, and I prefer Tomato Head over Lada. But still, without a mustache, she just looks weird, and I've never been a fan of the teal and red color scheme. But the little bit of purple does save the color scheme, so I'll give it that. Moving on to number 61 spot, we have the Ghost Beach Brawler, just essentially the henchman skin, the Ghost version, which, again, the Shadow version just looks a lot better. We still haven't got him yet, I don't know if we will, but Ghost, just not feeling it with this one. At the number 60 spot, we have the Tropical Punch Zoe. So I actually warmed up to the skin a tad bit. I used to think it was one of the worst, and while it still is, it's warmed up to me a little, because I do like the bubblegum hair. We're getting to the point where we're starting to get some bad skins that have one good quality, or two even. But this one, I think the good quality is the bubblegum hair, but other than that, it's all over the place. It looks ugly. I hate Zoe, and this one's no better. The color scheme's all over the place. I hate the high heels. I hate the face, the glasses. Just, really, I just do not use the skin whatsoever. Even though I have used it more than Unpeely, and I do like it more than Unpeely, because at least it's more different to Zoe than Peely is. I mean, Unpeely, I guess, is a bit more different with the hat and how he's got no skin and the board shorts, but this one actually looks like a very different Zoe. But I still don't like it. Moving on to the number 59 spot, we have the Wave Breaker. So, Wave Breaker with a space, because we have the Wave Breaker skin from the from that starter pack those seasons ago. I can't remember which one. Yeah, Chapter 2, Season 1. But this one is even worse. I don't get why it's in here. It looks like another PlayStation exclusive skin, yet it hasn't come out yet. The mask just looks weird. This got a weird design over the eyes and just throws me off, and really don't care for the skin whatsoever. At the number 58 spot, we have Scuba Jonesy, and this is the first Battle Pass skin on this list, and I do think it's the weakest. It's another Jonesy. I like how they give Jonesy different personalities, but they did it 3 times this season, and I think out of the 3 Jonesies, this one's the worst. The mask looks alright, but still kind of looks just not a big fan of scuba diving themed skins that are like this, you know? If they're a scuba diver skin, they got to have some other type of element that makes them stand out, and this one just doesn't stand out in my opinion, other than the colors, I guess, but still not a fan of it. Moving on to the number 57 spot, we have Ocean, and I know a lot of people are gonna disagree with me on this one, but at the same time, how many of you still run Ocean? Is she forgettable like other tier 1 skins? I think so. The color scheme just looks a bit wacky. The way they're implemented looks wacky, the design, and it just, when it comes, we got a lot of like ocean / beach / water themed skins this season, and this one definitely just grew more and more stale as the season went on. And really the only style I like is the last style, which, because I do think that's a decent idea to have the ghost mask, Brutus ghost mask, and she painted it and claimed it as her own. But still, I just don't really like the other styles, don't really care for the skin in general. At the number 56 spot, we have Dio. No, not Dio from JoJo. Dio, the male Siona, the most useless skin we've ever got in the game. Why did we have to get this? Just a rip-off of Siona. It's not even better than Siona, and yet you're paying $1,500 for this one to get one less edit style, which that edit style, the pink and blue, I think is the best one for Siona, in my opinion at least, and you could be buying the Battle Pass. Yeah, you have to work a lot harder, but you're buying the Battle Pass for a lot cheaper, which you'll eventually get the skin as well as your V-Bucks back. So what is the point of buying this skin? Even if you don't have the Battle Pass, like, if you can't afford the Battle Pass, but you can afford this skin, don't even buy this skin. Just buy the Battle Pass. At the number 55 spot, we have Kyra, and this is a skin that I did used to like, and again, I do like the lime green, but there's just some parts about it that just throw me off. Like, maybe there's too much lime green on the shirt and too much black on the pants, and the colors just aren't distributed well enough on each piece. Don't really like the patches, and the hair just, I don't know how I feel about it. The blonde hair just looks weird, and she looks like Ariana Grande, and as much as I do appreciate some of her music, it's just, don't really like the look of her. Yeah, I'm sorry. At the number 54 spot, we have the Sandshark Driver, and this was a skin that I knew wasn't going to be very loved by the community. It's a skin that's kind of simple and could be sweaty, but really is just not appealing enough to many people, and I wanted it to grow on me, but I can now definitely see why not a lot of people really appeal to it. I mean, the helmet's cool, and it is unique, and they did add it a good time when the cars came out, but still, just not a fan of it. At the number 53 spot, we have Scarlet Serpent, and this skin had a lot of potential. It's clean, and it's unique, and I love the idea, but it was just executed so poorly. The hair reminds me of Malusi's hair from Rainbow Six Siege, and if you don't know what that is, look it up. Don't really like the hair on her, but at least that's a first-person shooter, whereas this one, you're seeing the hair all the time. It looks like some kind of, at least on the black style, it kind of looks like a furry motorbike helmet in a way, and it just looks weird, and then you realize it's the hair. As well as that, The shoulder and knee pads all over just look so cheap, like they would just break as soon as you go on it, as soon as you fall on it. It just looks so plastic. It's kind of ugly, and the color scheme is just inauthentic. Like, the red style looks more reddish pink, which I guess I don't have a problem with that. I think that's the best style, but I just wish it was more pure red, because it means it doesn't go with as many back blings as I thought. And the gold style just looks like a cheap gold. It's just ruined, and she looks like a freaking grandma, and not even a good looking one too. The number 52 spot, we have Swamp Stomper, and this skin I do think is a tad underrated. I do really like the guillotine, the detail on the scales. He's got the crocodile thing. I think this is the point where we're starting to get some good skins, because I think Swamp Stomper is a decent skin, but not a skin that I would use by any means. At the number 51 spot, we have Castaway Jonesy, the second Jonesy skin. It's Castaway Jonesy. It's as basic and simple as you get. It's just another version of Jonesy with a beard, wearing some pants that he made, tied around by rope, and that's it. Straightforward, and I do kind of like that in a way, but at the same time, it's just not one I'd ever use, and I'm almost getting sick of the Jonesies as well. Not as much as Peely, but still, I think if we get more and more of these, I'm just really not going to like it. At the number 50 spot, we have the Shadow Beach Brawler. This is the Shadow version, the Ghost Beach Brawler, the Shadow Henchman, and I think I've always thought the Shadow Henchman looked better with the cap and the mask mixed with the clean black suit. I do think it's pretty cool, but overall, it's not one that I would ever use. It's not like it's not like it's gonna fool players into thinking you're a henchman. It's not like it's gonna fool henchmen into thinking you're one of them. Otherwise, I'd be pay to win. At the number 49 spot, we have Shore Leave, and this was a skin that I did kind of like at first. It is pretty clean. It is pretty nice for a simple male skin. I do like the yellow and black, but still, I don't know. There's just something about it that throws me off, and I don't know what. Is it because it's a reskin of Verge? Is it because it's got weird shorts? I don't know. But still, or maybe it's because even though I do like the hood up, it's supposed to be a beach-themed skin. So why is someone going to the beach wearing a hood? I don't know. At the number 48 spot, we have Sizzle, and this is the third food skin we got this season, and the best one, because at least it's the most different. It's more different to Christina, and lot more different to Lada. It's a lot more different to Beef Boss compared to how Lada is to Guaco, or Christina to Tomato Head, because at least she's got a different color scheme, different design, and I like how she's wearing a singlet, and I really like the sesame seeds that's over her body to make her look like a bun, and I do think that's kind of cool. The number 7 spot, we have Night Gunner, and this is the second Shadow pack, the Shadow skin, and I don't think it's quite as good as Shadow Archetype, but I do think it's better than the Bright Gunner, and in my video yesterday I accidentally said Bright Bomber, I meant Bright Gunner, because I think in the black, that design in the black and white does look pretty clean. I'll give it that. At the number 46 spot, we have Captain America. This was a skin that I was excited for, I was so pumped for, but when we got it, it was kind of disappointing. I know it's based off the comic book Captain America, but still, when it's in a game, it doesn't look as cool in game as a comic book skin in this game. This comic book skin in the game doesn't look as good as the comic book Batman does in game, in my opinion. Just something's wrong with it, and I'm more used to seeing Captain America in the movies because I don't read the comic books. But the back bling and pickaxe is really cool. At the number 45 spot, we have Party Diva, and this was one of the 3 new party style skins we got this season, and it's just another one, you know. It's another one. I do think the other 2 are a lot better. I think this one's easily the worst. It's got the weakest color scheme, the weakest pattern, and the character model just not for me. At the number 44 spot, we have Relax Fit Jonesy, and I think this is definitely the best Jonesy we got. I love how creative this skin is for a Jonesy. He's let himself go. He's drank too much beer. He likes sitting on the couch, and I do think it's one of the funniest skins we ever got in the game, and one of the coolest in a way as well. However, I just think that it's the color scheme is just off, and that's what I don't like about it, the color scheme. At the number 43 spot, we have Metal Team Leader, one of the better team leaders in the game, actually. I've sort of gotten to the point now where we're going to get more and more team leaders, and I was like before, stop giving us team leaders, but now I'm like, give us more team leaders, because I kind of want more team leaders, because this is a good one. It's not like the, in terms of how vibrant it is and cool, it's not the craziest one, but I think it's still really good and underrated. And I love the warning tape around it and the warning bow. At the number 42 spot, we have Siona, and I think this is definitely a lot better than Dio. I really like the unique astronaut design she's got. She doesn't just look like someone in a costume. She actually looks like someone who has visited from outer space. It's just, I'm not a big fan of the way the shorts look on the non-helmet style, but with the helmet on, I do think it's really cool, and the pink and blue one is definitely the best in my opinion. At the number 41 spot, we have Yellow Jacket. I don't think this is the best starter pack skin, but I don't think it's the worst. The yellow, black, and blue look very, very clean together, and that's about it. It's just not really much going on with the skin. Not so unique, not as much detail. But I know, like, I'm not saying I want so much detail on my skins. Like, I do like a lot of simple skins. But ones that have no thing going on, just too generic, like Ruby, just isn't really gonna pop out to me enough. But I do like how we got a black style, just an all black and blue style, which makes it more universal, makes it look even more clean, gives it another character in a way, and something we've never gotten in a starter pack skin. Because even though Iris has a style with the hood, it doesn't completely change the color scheme other than just revealing her hair. But this one, very good value starter pack skin. At the number 40 spot, we have the Atlantean fish stick, and this, it's a great fish stick. I love the gold, the way the gold looks on him. I love how he's based off Aquaman, but still, it's kind of like last season how we got a fusion of Raven and Cuddle Team Leah with Deadpool, Cuddlepool and Ravenpool. Just like this is a fusion of fish stick and Aquaman. And I'm kind of getting tired of fish sticks as well. Even though this is a good fish stick, fish sticks sort of drying out on me. And I think I do think some of the newer meme skins that are coming out are ones that should be given a chance and not overlooked, instead of just people loving fish stick only because Benji Fishy does. But that's just my opinion. Moving on to the number 39 spot, we have Rally Raider. And this, it's a pretty cool racing themed skin. I like how she looks dirty, pretty dirty, just like a racer. And I like the hair design. I don't really dig the character model too much, and I'm not really a huge fan of that weathered gold, but still pretty solid racing skin. At the number 38 spot, we have Brine. And there are some parts of the skin that I love and make this skin top tier, like that beautiful color scheme, the theme, and the overall way it ties in with the season. But the face just looks weird, and that jello hair, sometimes I think it's unique, other times I think it's absolutely gross. And that's really what lets the skin down. At the number 37 spot, we have Summer Fable, and this, out of all of these Summer Legend skins, is the best one. I like the way how she looks so much different to Fable, mixture between Fable and a couple of other skins in the game, but at the same time, fairly unique. I like the designer jacket. Again, just not a huge fan of those short shorts. I'm okay with shorts and jumper. I know a lot of girls wear it, but the shorts are just too short, and what are with these straps? I don't know, there are just some things about the skin that prevent me from using it, and I'm not too crazy about the midnight style, but I do like the red style, and it is waving and unpeeling. At the number 36 spot, we have another unreleased skin, Athleisure Assassin, and I know this has already become a fan favorite, and I do think it's pretty clean, and I do think it's very appealing to a lot of people, and I can see why, but I just think there are a couple of things that make it look slightly incomplete. I don't know if it's that flat stomach, I don't know if it's the plain shoes, maybe it's just because the skin, kind of like Ruby, just doesn't have really much going on for it. It's quite generic. But I do think it definitely has a lot of potential. I think it's really clean. I love the edit styles. And I do think it's a pretty solid skin overall. At the number 35 spot, we have Blaze, the Molten Renegade Raider. So many people were excited for this skin. And I do think they pulled it off really well. I love the Molten goggles, the purple eyes, and the nice detail. But I just think they could have done a bit more. Renegade Raider is one of the most iconic skins in the game. And I do think she deserved a bit more than just a Molten revamp. I don't know, that's just my opinion. At the number 34 spot, we have Dummy. And this skin, it's a crash test dummy released at the perfect time for when cars came out. And I think he's really funny, really cool, really clean. I love it. Moving on to the number 33 spot, we have Jules. And I think that in terms of the storyline, I think most of the skins from the Battle Pass last season really matched with the storyline, had a personality. And I think this skin, when it comes to those, matching the storyline, personality, I think this one was the best. I did engineering in high school, and I think she looks really cool. I love the tattoos. I love how she's an engineer. And overall, I love the skin. I think it's a really good Battle Pass skin, and definitely probably one of the more important ones to the storyline. At the number 32 spot, we have Wave Ripper. And I really like the green and black. Once again, I like the way the mask looks. He looks cool without the mask as well. And I do like the theme. This is what I call like a good fishing themed skin, who's mixed with some other type of explorer or officer. I don't know. But he's definitely got some more vibes than just a boring, plain fisherman. But I really like it. At the number 31 spot, we have the Double Agent Hush. And this was another one of the packs we got this season, the Double Agents pack. And I think out of the three, this one was probably the weakest. I mean, I still think it's really good, better than the original Hush. But I just think the other two were so much better and more clean. At the number 30 spot, we have Party MVP. And the number 29 spot, the Party Star. Both these skins, just the other two Nightlife skins. I do think they're a lot better than Party Diva. I don't think they're as good as Nightlife, but I still think the colors on Party MVP look amazing. And Party Star, I think the design, the patterns look amazing. I do think she has the better character model. At the number 28 spot, we have the Bryce 3000, who we just got yesterday. Now we got it. I think it's really good. I love the green hair, the green bow tie. Not 100% of the pink shorts, but other than that, I think there's some really cool things about this skin. The chrome arms and legs, the glasses, the ear pods, the back bling I think is really cool. And overall, I think it's a very unique skin and a very good one. At the number 27 spot, we have the Surf Witch, aka Surf Bitch, aka Summer Haze. And I think if this was part of the Summer Legends pack, I think this would be the best one. I think it would be more popular because I think it's really good. A lot better than Haze. I think it's Haze done better, more detail, more character. And I love how they fuse a Halloween skin with a Christmas skin. And I think they did it really well, personally. At the number 26 spot, we have one of the most underrated skins of this season, King Crab. And this skin, it's been getting a lot of hate, and I don't see why. I think he's really unique. I love the tattoos on him. There's a lot of going on with his tattoos. I think they look sick. I love the mandals. I love the brass knuckles reading Surf and Turf. I think that looks sick. The yellow and black strap. I think he's got a lot going on with him, and I think he's a really cool surfer dude skin that deserves a second chance by everyone who doubted him. At the number 25 spot, we have Adeline. And I think out of Adeline and Athleisure Assassin, I think Adeline's better. I think she's got a bit more uniqueness to her. Not just the green and black, but I like the transparent case going up her legs. I think that's really unique, and at the same time doesn't really affect the skin badly. And I really like how she's got pink hair. It means if you have the hood up, it's all green and black. You can hide the pink, or if you want it down, you can release some pink to go with the green and black, or make some pink combos. And I think just that alone is a very interesting concept. And again, I love lime green and black, and I think this is a very clean, nice skin. At the number 24 spot, we have Derby Dynamo, and this skin, I think, is really, really cool. I love the detail. I love the way they incorporate a derby roller into the game. I love all three styles. The Minty is probably my least favorite. The Fire is definitely the best. Even though it kind of looks like Malice with the tail, I still think it's really cool. The roller skates are interesting. I think it's a really unique idea. I just get thrown off sometimes how you run on those without tripping over. I don't know. But still, really good skin. At the number 23 spot, we have Darkheart, and this skin would be ranked so much higher if this came out before Stoneheart, because it's better than Stoneheart and Fallen Love Ranger. It's the best Cupid skin. It's just the only reason it's really ranked so low is because there were a few just simple reskins this season, and it's hard to rank a reskin above other more unique skins in the top 15 or even the top 20. But still, Darkheart, love the purple and the dark gray, love the look, so aggressive. Looks really, really good. At the number 22 spot, we have Starflare, and I think I've come to the conclusion Starflare is better than Astra. Even though, like, she's a little more obnoxious than Astra in a way, I just love the detail she's got around her neck, around her legs with the pellet design, the orange, like she's a representation of a galaxy that's close to a star, the orange with a bit of blue stars, like they're from the distance, they've been looked at from the distance, and I love how they move around, and overall, I do think it's really good. At the number 21 spot, we have Kit. And this skin is just adorable. It's baby Meowscles' son. I accidentally said Kit's son in the last video, but still Meowscles' son, who is on a robotic suit. Not a big fan of the robotic suit, but I do really like the styles, especially the ghost one. And it's just the baby cat and the built-in emote. I think this is one of the few times where the built-in emote definitely gives us a higher score, and I just love it. At the number 20 spot, we have LoserFruit. It's LoserFruit. I think they did a great job with this. I love the rainbow effects going on her sleeves, her arms, her legs, her belt, even a little bit on her hat. I think the hat's really good. The jacket. She goes with so many back blings, so much because of all those colors, and yet they don't look obnoxious. They actually look nice. I am still a little confused as to why LoserFruit, out of every YouTuber or Fortnite celebrity, got a skin. But still, I'm not complaining. I do like LoserFruit, and I do think it's a really good skin. At the number 19 spot, we have Kalia. And this skin really, really surprised me. I'm not a huge fan of Islander-themed skins, not a fan of the double cross skin, but Kalia just looks so nice. The color scheme is beautiful. The design, the character model's perfect. Love the flowers she's got on her. The tiki, the wooden stick skirt. I don't know much about Islander culture, Polynesian culture, but it's a really good skin. It's absolutely amazing, and I should give it a bit more of a chance. I should use it a bit more, and you should too. And it's 100 times better than Double Cross, in my opinion. At the number 18 spot, we have Paw Patroller. And this skin, I may be a little biased because I love golf, but this is just absolutely amazing. This is the perfect sporting golf theme skin. I love the green, black, and white, the detail on her. She's super clean. Love the hair, love the hat. And again, way better than Birdie. And I love the golf theme. At the number 17 spot, we have Barracuda. And this skin, again, love the green and black. I think what does it for me, this skin is the mask style. That mask on her reminds me of Hotwire. Looks scary. The shark fin on her head is really cool. The pipe going down from her mask to her back looks sick in my opinion. And overall, I think this is a very well done skin. Very well done fisherman slash diver skin combined with some kind of undercover because she's got the shark fin. I think it's really cool. At the number 16 spot, we have Fade. And this was probably one of the more popular Battle Pass skins at the start, but then it sort of got forgotten over time. I'm not crazy about the first style, but the last style, the mask style, is fucking sick. The purple, black, and chrome looks so good. The cellophane design on his shirt looks amazing. The mask looks super scary. Really, really cool. I just wish it had a bit more styles, and it's kind of similar to Drift. That's the only reason it doesn't make it to the top 10. At the number 15 spot, we have Double Chaos Agent, and the number 14 spot, Double Agent Wildcard. Both amazing, clean skins from the Double Agents pack, but it's hard, like I said, it's hard for me to rank just a simple recolor higher than an original skin, but still, for what it is, I think they're really good skins and definitely worth it. At the number 13 spot, we have Black Manta, and this skin really surprised me again. I love Black Manta, even though I have not seen Aquaman. I don't know if it's an accurate representation, but from what I've been told it is. I love the detail, love how bulky he is, but not bulky to the point where I can't use him. I'm sure he's a skin you can use. Love the detail on his head, just the little bits of detail all over his body. It's just amazing. Color scheme's amazing. He looks scary, he looks aggressive, he looks like a villain from another universe. And very unique and very cool to see in the game. At the number 12 spot, we have Seeker, and this is an unreleased skin, but it is one of the cleanest looking male skins we've got in the game. I love the mask on him, love the hood, love the grey, black, and orange color scheme. Overall, it looks more orange than copper to me, but still looks really good. And I, again, love the detail. At the number 11 spot, we have Cozy Chomps, and this is one of the two shark-themed skins and onesies, and I think these skins are adorable. The female has got a bit more detail on her to make her look like a shark. I really like the shark slippers she's got. The tail, I think, is pretty cool in my opinion, and she does look really cute and adorable in the shark onesie, and very clean, and it matches the season so well. I love it. Moving on to the number 10 spot in the top 10, starting off at the top 10, we have Aquaman, and this skin, while, yeah, Aquaman's not my favorite superhero, I do think that out of Aquaman and Deadpool from last season, this one's definitely the best. Aquaman's definitely the better one. I think they did a really, really good job with this one. I love the green and gold color scheme, the gold scales. I love how it's like a darker gold mixed with a bit of orange. I absolutely love that. And the Arthur Curry style looks very nice too. More simple, but at the same time, more detail with the tattoos and the black jeans I really love. As well as that, I love how they incorporate another superhero skin and how it coincides so well with the water theme this season. And I think they did a really good job with it with this season. Moving on to the number 9 spot, we have the long-awaited Envision. And this skin was leaked for so long, and once we finally got it, it was worth the wait. I think it's amazing. I love the detail, love the colors, love the edit styles. I love the way the colored stripes mixes well with the hood, just simple things like that. The hairstyle, the gold, I think it's really, really cool and definitely worth the wait. At the number 8 spot, we have a recent skin, Mariana, and this skin is sick. The color scheme is absolutely fucking sick. The detail on it, the dots, the different colored dots on her looks amazing. She also looks scary. She looks like a mixture between a Halloween skin and an underwater theme skin. She looks terrifying. The face just looks scary, and since she's called Mariana, she's definitely a creature from Mariana's Trench, and she looks terrifying. I love the fins as well on her legs and her arms. The hair, I love how long the hair is when you're not wearing a backbling, and a bit of glitter in it to give it some life, and how it's shorter when you're wearing a backbling. Overall, really good skin. At the number 7 spot, we have the Galaxy Scout, aka Female Galaxy, and I do think this is indeed better than Galaxy. I love how she's got less detail on her, less of the bulky leg armor. I love how she's more one piece, how she's got the whole Galaxy animation just over her. Love the shoes, love the metallic hair. I absolutely love it. And I already loved the Galaxy skin, but this skin's even better. At the number 6 spot, we have Comfy Chomps. And this is the male version of Cozy Chomps, the male version in the shark onesie, and I think it looks amazing. Again, it's very adorable, very clean. I absolutely love how it's based off the creator of these skins on Twitter, how he drew himself in a shark onesie with in a shark costume, and they based it off him, and I think that's awesome, how he basically got his own skin. And the bandana looks really cool. I love the shoes. I like how he's more stripped down. Not as bulky, more slim. Like, the female, if you like how she looks small, if you like the one that looks more like a shark, you're going to go with the female. If you like the more stripped down, more straightforward version, you're going to go with the male. And me, personally, I slightly favor the male over the female, but both skins are really good. At the number 5 spot, here in the top 5, we have the highest ranked Battle Pass skin. And yes, I'm going for the cop-out, Eternal Night. And this skin's just amazing. Yes, I know it's not the most creative. Yes, I can understand why you wouldn't like it if it's not your favorite night skin. But it is amazing. I think it's really, really good. I love the silver. I love the enlightened style, how it changes as you level up. I think, yeah, there could have been more progressiveness this season when it comes to levels, more rewards. But I think it's really good, and I love the colors. I think it's better than Ultimate Knights. One of the best Tier 100 skins, in my opinion. At the number 4 spot, we have an unreleased skin. And I know when it comes to unreleased skins, it always seems where I rank one unreleased skin in the top 10 or even the top 5 spot. And I feel like it's the case again. Maybe I anticipate these skins a little too much, but I really feel I really like the skin. Because at the number 4 spot, we have Madcap. And it's essentially Toadstool. As some kind of Toadstool wizard. But he also looks like the main villain, the main character from a Disney film. And I think he looks absolutely amazing. I love that color scheme. I love the crystals all over him. The jacket looks amazing. The head, he's a mushroom, I think is so unique. He looks kind of scary. And again, he looks like the main villain of a Disney film. Like, no specific Disney film, but I think it looks amazing. And I cannot wait to get it. At the number 3 spot, we have Safari. And this skin, it's a straightforward, it's traditional, it's casual, it's clean, it's everything. May not have the most appealing color scheme, but that's what I like about it. It's not bright, it's no Envision, but it's refreshing to see a nice, simple skin like this. It's like Aura. It's traditional, it's simple, it's clean, it's casual. It's so good and very underrated. And I love how she looks like an outback girl from Australia. Kind of gives me Kylie Minogue vibes. I personally like her with the hat and glasses, but I think she looks cute without them as well, and I think it's a nice option. Moving on to the number 2 spot, we have a very underrated skin, overlooked skin, that deserves another chance by everyone, Splatterella. And I absolutely love the green and purple color scheme of this skin. I love the detail, the hair, but I think the part I love most about this skin is the theme. Since the llamas are the mascot of Fortnite, and we've had so many llama-themed skins, this one's sort of the opposite of that. It's a anti-llama skin. She is sick and tired of llamas, and she wants to kill them all. And I really think this is one of those very, very few pinnacle skins. Basically, the Bright Bomber of anti-llama skin. So, it's the first of its kind. It could be the first skin of a new culture of Fortnite skins, if that makes sense. So, Bright Bomber was the first skin to ever come out, the first llama-themed skin to come out back in Season 2. And this could be the very first of a new culture of skins. Instead of llamas, llama-themed skins, anti-llamas. It's a pinnacle skin, and unfortunately, it's just not as popular as I thought it would be, but I think it deserves more popularity because as well as being a pinnacle skin, I think it's really, really, really good. Really good. I absolutely love it. But moving on to the number 1 spot, the best skin of this season, it has to be Axo. And this skin is just absolutely adorable. It's amazing. It's my new favorite meme skin. It's an axolotl. It's way better than Fish Stick as an underwater creature. It's an axolotl, which is adorable. I love the edit styles. I love the basketball jersey on the first style and the unique color scheme, and the amazing, scary green and purple color scheme on the midnight style. Kind of looks like Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon. Overall, this is a meme skin that is amazing. It's clean, it's unique, it's cute, it's funny, it's got edit styles, it's so good value, and I can use it. It's perfect, and I absolutely love it, and easily the best skin of this season. Well, that pretty much wraps up the list, guys. So if you guys enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what your favorite skin of this season was, or your least favorite. Tell me what you think of my list. Stay tuned for the worst of best backblings, hopefully tomorrow, if not the day after. And tell me what you guys think of season, and tell me how you guys feeling about Season 4. I'm definitely excited. But until then, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.